Welcome to Bitcoin Cast. Unlike other shows, we are not here to focus on the price. Join us as we cover some more user and merchant adoption of Bitcoin.
Hey everyone, episode 31 of Bitcoin Cast, where we cover user and merchant adoption of Bitcoin Cash. Very important topic today. Unfortunately, my partner, Tao Jones, couldn't be here. He had an emergency. But there's something really important I wanted to tell you. Today's show is about maintaining relationships with businesses that are accepting Bitcoin Cash. And this is really important because it's really exciting when you onboard them. But if that's all it is, if there's no support from the Bitcoin Cash community or not many sales with Bitcoin Cash afterwards, the business will kind of forget about it. New employees won't know how to do it. So this is really important. And my guest today is Felice, who runs the Real Bitcoin Club. He ran the Real Bitcoin Club in Barcelona, and he's in Venezuela right now. He recently posted on, he made a post on RBTC about this. I kind of think he went too far in calling it a scam, but he does have a point. And we're going to cover this in the episode about how important it is for the Bitcoin Cash people to maintain relationships with businesses that accept Bitcoin Cash. So I've had some personal experiences before with this. The last meetup in Orange County. The lady thought I was joking when I said I was going to pay with Bitcoin Cash, but when I asked for the owner of the business, he was okay with it. So, and shout out to Hayden Otto, who's doing some work down there, making it easy for employees to know how to accept the Bitcoin Cash payment in their point of sale, just giving them a really easy app to use and supporting the merchants down there. And that's what it's about. We want to make it easy for employees to know how to accept the payments, and this be a regular type of thing when more people are onboarded with Bitcoin Cash. So I'm going to pull up the interview. You'll enjoy it. Felice gave me, he survives on cryptocurrency exclusively, so we did some role-playing about how he would onboard a new merchant. So I hope you all enjoy the show. Pull it up. Feliz, welcome to Bitcoin Cast. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you.
It's a nice Bitcoin Cash shirt you've got.
Thanks. This is from Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Last year when I was in Barcelona doing the Barrio Bitcoin, I printed like 12 of these t-shirts in different colors.
Uh-huh.
And now all I have left are, I think I have 2 left in yellow and 1 left in green, and all the others, they are gone. I don't know where they are, but they are gone. Some people, they got them on the way.
So you founded this club in Barcelona. It's called the Real Bitcoin Club, and it's basically It's a Bitcoin Cash club, right?
Well, it's a Bitcoin club, And at that time, Bitcoin Cash was the real Bitcoin. So
Still is, actually.
it's about the real Bitcoin. So the club is about the real Bitcoin. And at the moment, I don't know if Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin, but let's see. I mean, when I was thinking of the real Bitcoin, I was thinking of a money, okay? People could be using a money to really satisfy a need everybody has. And now Bitcoin Cash is going this direction with tokens, and they want to satisfy everyone's needs in all possible ways. Well, that's a big task, and I'm not sure. And Dash is actually doing more work as a real money here in Venezuela, in Caracas. So that's why I moved here, and I like Dash as much as Bitcoin Cash.
But you gotta agree that Bitcoin Cash is one of the best crypto monies out there. It's got lots of people around the world that are working to spread adoption.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just realized that when I was in Instagram and I put the hashtag Bitcoin Cash, and it has 600,000 times it was mentioned. And when you put the hashtag like dash pay or something, first there's an issue because when you put dash, there are games, they are called Dash. And even if you search in Google for Dash, you won't find Dash, the Bitcoin, at the first spot. So yeah, I was surprised when I saw this in Instagram that there were 600,000 people rooting for Bitcoin Cash and putting the hashtag Bitcoin Cash. I was surprised. Yes, it's a big community, but I think that the community exists because of like pages like Bitcoin.com, where people go first. When they search on Google Bitcoin, they come to Bitcoin.com, and then they read about Bitcoin Cash, and then they get into this game of fighting for Bitcoin Cash. But maybe there's no fight to be made. Maybe we already have a nice solution, which is called Dash. So that is my point of view. I'm not sure if Bitcoin Cash is really the coolest and the best thing.
Well, anyway,
technology-wise.
Let's talk about what you've done to promote Bitcoin Cash. So you started the Real Bitcoin Club, and you gave some presentations in Spanish.
Yes.
So I'll have those playing right now. So tell us about how those meetings go, and how many people were you able to onboard?
Okay, so in Barrio Bitcoin in Barcelona, I started this project at the end of 2017. I realized that we would need a map to find the places to pay in Bitcoin. And so I came up with this map, bitcoinmap.cash, and I started promoting it in Barcelona. I was giving a talk at the beginning of March and at the beginning of April at the beginning of March, when the app was released, I didn't give a talk. When the club was founded, I gave a talk. After the club was founded, 1 month later, the app was released, and then I started promoting the app in the shops. And that, to me, actually it looked more efficient. Well, I gave this meeting first, so we had this opening event, and there were people, but they were all like investors. They just wanted to know how to get invested, and they weren't really interested in the fundamentals of Bitcoin and why they should use it. So I realized when I go to the shops and I really explain them the fundamentals, and I really go there and I make the one-on-one session, then I get the knowledge into them much more efficient. So I stopped focusing on doing meetups and stuff like this, and I just go to the shops directly and I give them the message directly, and I practice with them, and that's what I'm doing. So that's what I did in Barcelona. And when I onboarded like 40 shops before I left Barcelona, and I'm living on Bitcoin since 14 months, that I'm not spending anything in any place which is not accepting Bitcoin Cash or Dash. And so.
Wow. So you've onboarded 40 merchants
in Barcelona.
in Barcelona.
Worldwide, I onboard like 50, 60 on worldwide.
And they're on Bitcoin. They're on BitcoinMap.cash.
Yes, they're on BitcoinMap.cash, and I also programmed an Android app for the map, which is much more beautiful than the website. And there, I just released a new app, which is called Coinector, which is taking it a step further. I want to improve the process of onboarding merchants with that tool, so that merchants can sign up and then they get more assistance and just practice with them, so they can practice and feel connected with the customer also. So the app wants to solve the gap between the customer and the merchant, so they can find each other. So they can also give reviews, because I believe that giving reviews on Google Maps is a very, very important part of our work, so that people realize that we are really grateful that they accept this coin, and that others which read the reviews on Google Maps also realize that it's really happening. And I've put so many comments on Google Maps. I've put hundreds of comments and hundreds of photos, and I got 10,000 views of my reviews, because you get statistics from Google. They send you statistics every now and then, and I have several accounts on Google, and I have tens of thousands of views of my commentaries, and every time I write in the commentary the word Bitcoin or Dash or BCH, so that people know, so that the brand gets into their head. It's like they do it with branding in Coca-Cola or McDonald's. They put it everywhere so that people get it. So that's what I'm doing on Google Maps after I visit the places.
Wow, that's great. So Coinector, it's like Marco Coino, but it goes a step further. It's more interactive with customers and the merchants.
You insult me.
What?
You said no false language.
Marco Coino?
Yeah. Come on, this is a joke. I mean, come on. It's like pins. I mean, why is this person, I don't know, or Bitcoin.com, why are they not investing a little bit more effort to make it a little bit more beautiful?
Yeah, there's definitely been some issues with Marco Coino. And
the content is not up to date. The content is often just fake. I visited several places here in Caracas. I used the Marco Coino app. I visited one place. They even had the sticker of Bitcoin.com in their cache. They didn't know how to take my money because nobody ever practiced with them. Because I don't know what is happening here, but there are some people going around. They are giving out these stickers to the merchants, and then they get money for putting an image on Twitter or something. I don't know how that happens, but nobody verifies these merchants, and nobody goes there and trains to make a test buy. And very often I'm the first, or the first since month, to come there to make the first purchase, and I have to explain them everything, like how to use the app, why they should make a backup.
Yeah.
They didn't tell the people they should have to make a backup. I mean, you have to make this backup phrase, and people have to be guided in this path. If you just leave them with this, and it's like, well, that is my experience with Marco Coino, that the data is not real. The data is fake because they're looking for the numbers, right? So Marco Coino is more like a marketing tool, because yeah, it's okay. It's a number that's significant. Okay, if you can say, look, this month we had this much merchant, next month we have this much merchant. That's good. That's good marketing. So for marketing purpose, Marco Coino is good, but it's not a real app, I would say. At least for now. I don't know if they ever come up with a real map. I offered them my source code. I offered them to use it, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know. They don't want. They don't want to use the source code.
Yeah, it's great to see alternatives like the Coinector app and also the findbitcoin.cash map that's come up. Now, going back, you actually...
There's another... Excuse me for interrupting you, but it's just coming to my head that there is another map. It's the map from AnyPay. So if you go to anypaymap.com, you come to the map from AnyPay. Map.anypay.global is the same. So they have a very cool feature. Every time you go and you make a purchase at a merchant of AnyPay, it lights up green on their map.
They tell you when the last crypto purchase from that merchant was.
Yes. They show you the statistics about when. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
When was the last purchase with crypto? And that is so powerful because this means there is no fake on this map. All of this is, they have real purchases. You can really see they have purchases. So you can really trust in that content. That's really cool.
Yes, and that is because the map app is connected to the point of sale app. So very powerful very powerful combination.
Yes, and everybody can register. I just did it. I did it for the merchant because look, the merchants, they need assistance. They don't know how to do the things. So I got the address. I got the merchant to send me his email address, his Dash, and his Bitcoin Cash address. So when you go into the Connector app now and you want to sign up a new merchant, then the submit the form. It will ask you for a Dash and a Bitcoin Cash address. Then this information will be published as an issue on GitHub, so everybody can see it and everybody can make use of that information. And then I took that information and I registered that merchant on AnyPay. And it was so easy. It took me less than 30 seconds to do it because it was just copy, paste, email address, I put a password, and then I go to the merchant and I tell them, look, now you have an account on AnyPay. Go on AnyPay and log in. This is your login. This is your email. You know your email, and this is your password. And then I make the first purchase on AnyPay with them, and I get 10% cash back. That's so powerful. That's so powerful about the AnyPay point of sale. They give cash back to the user, and they've been doing this for Dash for several months, but they're missing a little bit of funding. So I think this will continue because community must realize that this is so powerful, this tool of giving cash back.
Yes. Now going back, I want to talk a little bit about how you got debanked by the banks because they saw you were a Bitcoiner and they said, no way. So you've been totally dependent on Bitcoin.
Free.
And yeah, and so you have to pay for everything in crypto?
Yes, and if I have no chance to do that, I find somebody to do it for me. So that's my game. If I'm in any space on this planet and I need something which I cannot pay in crypto, then I have to convince a stranger or a friend or whatever, and often these people are strangers to me because I'm traveling all around the globe, and then I onboard them at the same time when I make that purchase. So that's my game. That's how I survive in every place of the world. Or I just don't eat, or I just eat only rice or whatever.
Wow, that's amazing. So your life is dependent on onboarding people to crypto. Wow, that's totally amazing. Now, Felice, let's play a little game here. Let's say we're at the grocery store, and I'm the guy at the checkout, and you're trying to buy some food, and I have no idea about crypto. Hi, Felice. Hi. How are you doing today? You got some groceries there?
Yes, and I would like to pay in Bitcoin. Do you know about Bitcoin?
Sorry, we don't accept Bitcoin.
No, look, you don't accept Bitcoin yet. That's why I'm here. Because I'm here to provide you with all the information you need to be able to accept it and to get more clients and everything for free.
Oh, okay. So how do I get started?
Well, can you make a decision? Are you the owner of the shop?
Well, I'd have to talk to my manager about something like that.
Okay, then I would recommend you tell me when your manager is here, and then I will come back to talk to your manager, because otherwise it will not be very useful.
Manager comes out.
Ah, the manager's here. Cool.
Hi.
Hey.
Is there?
So that's always a good start. When you have the manager, you already won, because then it's so easy. Yeah. Just let me give you a donation. Okay, you download this app, and then I will give you a donation, and then you can decide by yourself if you would like to receive more clients paying with this money, and we even send you more clients for free, because we have these cool apps on the Play Store, soon on the Apple Store, and on the website to promote your place, and it's all for free.
Okay, so you're gonna send me some money?
Yes. Okay, the only thing you have to do is you download an app on the Play or App Store. You have an Android or an iPhone?
I've got an Android.
Android, cool. So you go on the App Store, on the Play Store, and you search for the CoinOmi wallet. CoinOmi. CON whatever. You know it. CoinOmi wallet. Okay.
Is
you
it
search
this one right
wallet.
here?
Yes, exactly that one. So you download it, and after the downloading is finished and you open it, it will show you a phrase. And this is your contract with the Bitcoin network. So in the old times when you went to go and create a bank account, you were shown like 5 pages of words you didn't even understand. You had to sign it. You had to give away all your rights. But this is different with Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, all the contract are these secret words. And each contract is individual. So you have these secret words. This is your contract with the network. And with
So
this
should I write
contract,
these
you
down?
always have the right to access your coins from any place in any world if you ever would lose your mobile. Okay?
Okay,
So
let me
this is like
let me
your
get a
backup
paper.
phrase. Well, for the moment, I will just send you $1. I wouldn't make the effort to write it down, but since you're a merchant, do it. Because you will
Okay.
receive more payments. You should write it down. Otherwise, you could just copy and send it to yourself by email, which is not very secure, but also is not.
So how do I receive Bitcoin here?
Well, you
Oh, I
will
see.
receive Bitcoin
Is it this?
cash.
Is this code here?
What?
You can't.
Yeah. I see it. All right. Yes, it's that code. So I will scan this QR code and send you the payment. Boop, already
Wow,
sent.
that was fast.
Yes, now you will see it in the balance tab. You have to select the other tab, and there in the balance, you will see a grayed out transaction. And it's grayed out because it's on the way. Okay, it's like the postman. It's on the way, but it will never return. It will definitely arrive.
Wow. So how do I convert it to my local currency, or what can I buy with it?
No, you don't want to convert that to your local currency. That makes no sense at all, because then you have to pay fees and all of this stuff. This is to improve your life, so you have to work less in the future. If you keep using this new form of money, which is unfakeable from now on,
Wow,
because
and
it's unfakeable.
and there's a map of places where I can spend it too.
Yes, look, there's another app. It's right there in the Play Store where you download the CoinOmi wallet. You can search for Bitcoin map, and then you download the app with the blue bee from the real Bitcoin club, and this is the Bitcoin map. Or you download the app CoinNectar, also in the Play Store, and there you can find your place. The moment you, that is actually the deal I'm offering you. The moment you say, I want to accept this new form of payment, not only will you earn more money, but you will also earn more clients, because I will promote you in all of these apps for free. I will take photos of your place. I will make test purchases. I will put comments on Google Maps and Facebook, and I will drive more clients to your shop.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much.
Cool. So, would you like to receive a first payment? Now you got that donation and you saw how easy it is. Would you like to sell me something? Like, we can just start with a coffee.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go ahead.
Fantastic. You got it. Okay, cool. So the next time I come back and I will bring you a sticker, okay? I have a sticker which, if you want, you can put on the door, and that will attract even more customers. Because with that sticker, people will talk about you. Even if they don't have Bitcoin, they know Bitcoin. They know the symbol of Bitcoin. When they see the B, they will talk about it.
That sounds good.
That's good. That's free promotion for you, and we are so grateful that we can survive with our free money.
All right. Very good job. So that's how you basically onboard a new merchant.
Yeah, more or less. Yes, I always take a little bit more different route depending on the person I'm in front. This was quite difficult to me not to see who I'm talking to. Because if I'm in a shop of, I don't know, of people of a certain type, I know what are their values, so I connect their values with the values of Bitcoin, so they realize that it is that they need it.
Yes, and for those of you watching the show, I'd say the one thing you got to start doing is start asking. Don't be afraid, and that's really how we get success.
Yeah, communication. It's all about communication. I mean, the only thing is communication about Bitcoin. We don't need any hardware. We have the hardware. I mean, when we made the transition from telephone to internet, we had to put all these glass fiber lines all around. That took decades. Then we made the switch from the internet to the smartphones, and we didn't have to put so much hardware because it's all decentralized hardware. Each one has its own client, and you don't need cables, okay? And now we have this new invention where we don't even need any more technology. The technology is there.
We already have all the infrastructure.
We have it, yeah. We just have to do it. It's just like a decision. It will happen so fast. The moment the people will realize that it's just a thought and it's just a decision they have to make. It will happen like instantly.
Yes. Felice, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Is there any way our listeners can support the work you're doing?
You can go on bitbacker.io because actually, yes, I mean, I'm missing, or the project is definitely missing critical funding because I don't have the money to make test purchases because I'm not working for money and I'm not consuming in general. I'm like a minimalist. I don't really consume anything. I just go to these places and I buy the cheapest thing I can buy, which is usually a coffee here for 50 cents, which is what I can afford. But I cannot really go and do a lot of promotion and because I'm missing the funds. But in the same time, it would be so effective to develop it here in a place in Caracas, where you can actually go to the shop and buy a coffee for 50 cents. And in that way, you can onboard much more shops with less money. But yeah, if you want to fund this and if you want to see me doing this, I don't think anybody will donate, but whatever, go on Bitbacker.
Yeah, we'll link your Bitbacker account in the show notes below. That way you can have more time to spend on developing these apps and onboarding new merchants.
Yeah, especially onboarding new merchants. But I just made a proposal in the Dash community. Like, they have this funding system. Maybe I will get funded by them. I have no idea, but I don't even know if I want that. I think because I'm here in South America right now, I will go into the jungle for the next month and years, and I will just come back when you guys did it, and I will just provide the software from within the jungle.
No, but Bitcoin Cash, we're gonna compete with Dash. We're gonna give this guy some funding so he can continue the great work he's doing. Felice, thank you so much for coming on Bitcoin Cast. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Chili. Hey, you forgot Chili.
Oh yes.
Chili.
Bye, Chili.
Thank you, Chili. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. We'll see you next time as we cover more user and merchant adoption right here on Bitcoin Cast.